All right, Captain French, Imperial Beach Fire Department, and I'm going to do a little walk around on some of the features we have on our engine today. And I'm going to start here with our logo. Spent a lot of time on this. The center part of the logo is the city's seal, but we as a fire department got a hold of it and made a few changes to it. Actually added some surf to the water instead of it just being blue. Made the seagulls look like seagulls. So, you know, and added the year that the fire department was established, and it's something we're pretty proud of. We'll start up here in the cab. We chose the Aero XT because we have an Aero XT right now, and so we decided to stay in that same frame of mind with the Aero XT. We're really happy with our last one. This one has a lot more features than what we're used to, and a lot more instruments that we're going to have to get used to. We just got done doing our test drive on it, and it drives real beautiful. This is one feature we're going to be changing on our engine. Chief saw the white 39 on here this morning, so we're going to be switching that to gold. So both sides of the gold and then the front, so we're going to be switching that. In the back here, in the firefighter crew compartment, what we're looking at, we have 4 seats on the back. We used to have BA seats in our back, but we've kind of gotten away from that, and we're going to be putting our BAs in the compartments. Had a few trays up here for different accessories. We're going to be adding some flashlights and some battery chargers for our portable radios. Right now we're running a 5-man engine company, so with 4 seats in the back, you know, it's pretty comfy. One of the features we've added to the engine here, we've added a tray on both sides here. A lot of times you'll see forward-facing rear seats, and we kind of got away from that. And so the firefighters can store equipment under here, like their turnout pants or jackets or other equipment. Up here we're going to be mounting some flashlights and radio chargers. And then we have outlets to plug in our iPads for EMS calls so we can do our paperwork. The pump here, we went with the puck pump. And the reason we went for that is a couple neighboring departments had the puck, and we kind of liked the layout of their engine. It gave them more compartment space, and that's kind of what we were looking for. We are a fire rescue department. We are a 1-station department. We do have mutual aid and automatic aid, so we do get help, but we like to do things ourselves. So if we can do it as a 1 engine, so, you know, as an engine we do carry, you know, rescue equipment and different things like that, so we wanted a lot more compartment space, and we got that with the puck. Here we have our cross lays. We're going to be putting a couple cross lays here, and then up top we put in the transverse compartment. We still have a 3-part divider that's going to be going in here for backboards, scoop stretchers, a high-rise pack, and you know, different equipment that we're going to be storing up here. So some full-length equipment. One nice feature, and I really like it, is the engineer's pump panel is in a compartment. You know, that's one of the hardest things to wash and clean. And with it closed in, we don't get all that road dirt on it. But kind of makes everything centrally located. And so all the bells and whistles are, you know, a lot of really nice features here. One thing that's new to us that we haven't had on our past is we went with the CAF system. So we're going to be trying that out and testing it tomorrow. Some of our neighboring departments that have the CAF system, they use it a lot less water, and so they really like that. We're going to give it a shot, and we go on a lot of wildland fires, so the CAF system, we can foam a lot of different buildings for you know, pre-foaming before a fire gets there. So a feature that we kind of went for, and I think we're really going to enjoy and like. In this one we added a tool door, so we could mount, you know, pig-headed axes, pry bars, Halligan bars on both sides, and kind of use both sides of the space. Something you can lock open. So we can put equipment on both sides of this panel here, and also things on the back wall if we have enough room for that. So it's kind of a way to use this space and keep the tools and equipment locked in. Backside of the engine here, we have the hose bed, and a lot of the cool features which we didn't have on our previous engines and we really like is everything has lights in it, track lighting and everything. So we're going to have 4-inch and 2.5-inch hose up here. And here's one of our logos done in red back here, Imperial Beach Fire Department, engine 39. We've gone to all the roll-up doors, and this is the first time we've had the roll-up doors. Put a lot of slide-out trays on this bottom, so if you have any kind of heavy equipment, makes it easier so you're not reaching in there to try to grab something out, so it gets it out into a place that's a little safer for your back and things like that. Also on the back here, we have a ladder compartment. So we got a 14-foot roof ladder and a 24-foot extension ladder. So we'll just slide those out and we'll have them. Above that is an attic ladder and pike poles and another compartment that we're going to put some other long tools in. One thing different from this, our last Pierce engine, and this one is the height of the engine. They've got a lot more space up in the compartments, and to get up there, they've added this ladder feature. We'll pop this out for you. Pretty easy to get down once you know how to do it. So it gives you access to the top of the roof with lots of compartment space up top, which is one of the features we got with the Puck. The passenger side of the engine here, our back compartment. We're going to be making a few changes to this. We're going to add another shelf right here and then actually put this one up higher and towards the back. So something we're going to change to it. Like said earlier, we have the slide out trays, and this is going to be our tray for a lot of our rescue equipment. So this is going to be going here. Like on both sides of the engine, we have plenty of space for spare BA bottles. So we have same thing on the other side and a couple more on this side. So plenty of space for spare BAs. It's a nice feature. Another feature we have here is pretty cool. Camera slide and a drop down tray. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to put here, but it's a feature that we liked, and we're going to be trying to figure out what we're going to do here. So, but it's a cool feature. Under this door here is probably one of our most important compartments here, and we've kind of made it a universal compartment. What we've done, and one of the features that we have here is, you notice inside we didn't have any BA seats. So what we're going to be doing is mounting BAs on both sides of this. So you'll have the captain's BA mounted on one side and a firefighter BA mounted on the other. We've gotten to where we've taken the BAs out of the cab so you don't have like the off-gassing from the BAs and that kind of stuff. We're keeping them in the compartments out of the crew compartment. So one feature that we've gone to there. And then pretty much the rest of this compartment is going to be an EMS compartment, which is probably 90% of our calls. So our defibs, our drug boxes, airway bags, you know, C-spine equipment and all that is going to be in this compartment here. So it's going to give us a lot more space. We got the little shelves up top, just for more space for storing things and, you know, for the firefighters. We added these bars, or actually they were from the beginning, we had them in the spec, for just another handrail for the firefighters to have easy access to climb up in and out of this. You know, once they get their turnouts on and things like that, you know, it's a little heavier, a little clumsier. So you have some good handrails to, you know, assist in and out of the engine. What we did here, we added on the foot pedals down here, we added electronic siren, the air horn, and the growler. So the captain has access to all three of those. So if the engineer is busy and can't get the siren on, or the captain sees something the engineer doesn't and wants to use the air horn, I have that capabilities down here on the floor. We spec'd out and put this bar above here as a footrest and also to protect the pedals. So every now and then you hit them accidentally and scare a few people. Up here we're going to be mounting our MDC, our mobile data computer, and gives us all the data we need for the calls we run on. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed our tour of the engine, and we've really enjoyed our final inspection here. We had another day's worth of work, but we really like what we see, and we're, you know, think we're going to have a real good engine. We're going to be happy with it.